Alright, hey guys, this video is called Why Sometimes You Just Won't Ever Get a Subliminal Result. And this video is kind of a conjunction of me talking about subliminal results that I've wanted and I've never gotten and I probably won't ever get, and why that's okay, and the reason that sometimes you just won't ever get a subliminal result, or the reason sometimes you just won't ever manifest a certain thing into your life. The times when you really want something, but it's really just not meant for you and it's not best for you. And this video is talking mainly about how your higher self has a connection with that, and how your higher self actually is like a guardian angel almost in your life and will show you what's destined for you and what's meant for you through signs. So I want to give you guys a few examples on mainly physical things that you might not get because it's really not meant for you. There's a lot of women who are self-conscious of being super tall as females, and when they're young, I've gotten a lot of people DMing me being like, I'm 5'10", I'm 5'11", and I really want to get taller. So this part of the video cut out, so I'm sorry, I'm not sure why it cut out. But basically I'm saying that I've had a lot of people talking from just young kids DMing me saying they're too tall right now. And I think a lot of it is because they just haven't grown into their height. And I know that might be frustrating because it's like you want to, have this manifestation, but a lot of the times if this manifestation isn't coming to you, then it's possible that you just need to grow into your height. You just need to accept that you might have different opportunities because of your height later in life that you should start being grateful for now, and not necessarily make large physical changes when you're super young. And I think this is a good and mature way to view things, and it's not saying that young people can't change their bodies, but for example, there are supermodels like Adriana Lima who were way taller than their peers and maybe had a lot of self-consciousness before that age when they realized what they could do with that height. Oh, I'm going to use the example of a story of mine where I was trying to manifest a relationship that I now think was a false twin flame relationship. And I was trying very hard to manifest this relationship using subconscious programming and using all of the different things like scripting and writing down, the relationship I wanted. And the thing with a false twin flame is you often see this person a lot in your dreams and aspects of the relationship that you just can't let go of. What the universe was trying to get me to see was that I needed to work on my issues with obsessions and issues with emotional dependence on other people. So that false twin flame was not really meant for me, but I was still doing things like subliminals to try to manifest this relationship that once was back to a state where it could continue to be, right? And some of the warning signs that I was getting were like, I would ask to see an object and I would see like the opposite of that object. For example, I kept asking to see a black door, and I know that's a little bit generic, but I would never see a full black door. I only saw just white doors, and these were like my signs, like my universe signs that I was waiting for. And I should have paid attention to these signs, and I should have like stepped back and been like, okay, I'm seeing these signs, and these are, not the signs that are ideal. That was really meant to be, or if this was really supposed to be coming into my life, and I should pay heed to that, right? And I should warn myself of that. But instead, because I was not willing to listen to my higher self and listen to who I really was and listen to what was really meant for me, I stubbornly clung on to this manifestation. And I want to tell you guys this because I don't want any of you to be trying to manifest something that is actually really not meant for you, and that you should actually just be grateful for how things are right now, and you should accept the positives in how things are right now. A lot of the time I get messages that are like, Megan, I really want to manifest getting shorter. I'm a female, I'm 5'8", I'm 5'9", I feel like I'm too tall. And I'm like, I'm sitting here, I'm like 5'3", and I'm like, I wish like I was taller. But there's the thing is that these are a lot of times people who haven't really figured out what they want to do with their lives, haven't really figured out who they are, and haven't really felt proud of their height. And it's like a few years down the line, I can see how these people would be happy with their height and would be happy with that. And the more that they waste this energy, because it really is wasting this energy when it's not meant for you, the more that they put out this energy, the more that they're gonna distance themselves from that acceptance. Which is why I constantly say that before you try to change your appearance with subliminals or try to manifest certain things, you need to be 100% grateful and 100% happy with the life and everything that you have right now. Instead of being upset and being like frustrated and being like, oh, what was me? I was dealt like the worst cards in life. You need to come from that place of gratefulness, or whatever you try to do is really just going to backfire on you. It's not going to come out in the way that you want it to, because the universe operates from that place of love and gratefulness. So you have to try to find the positives and be grateful for it. So when something is really not meant for you, you're gonna have a pushback. Another kind of example I have of this, and it's a little bit of a superficial one too, but I'm just gonna put it out there. When I was trying to grow my hairline back, I felt that like my hairline was like too high for my head, and I was trying to like lower my forehead. However, I never really got my forehead to lower. I only got the baby hairs on like the sides of my head to grow back in. And I didn't even realize that I had these like super baldish areas on this side of my head. But the universe, the higher intelligence consciousness of the universe noticed, and the higher intelligence consciousness of the universe knew that it wasn't that I needed to lower my hairline with growing back through subliminals. That wasn't where my hair wasn't growing in. My hair wasn't growing in on the sides. Not only does the universe understand things like where I've been balding, like the universe is deep enough that it's all intelligent. So it even understands things like how tall you have to be. It understands like how you have to live your life, who you have to be with, and it understands things that are on a higher level than what we can really perceive, and that we just have to sit back sometimes and let the universe become the driver and not always feel that need of having total control over everything. And that letting go process is so tough and difficult. You truly trust and you truly put out all of your trust into the universe's intentions, into your higher self's intentions for you. And once you do that process, you're gonna start to understand that. And it worked out only because I let go and I stopped resisting. I stopped playing tug of war with the universe, where I stopped saying, I need this, I need it this way, I'm not gonna live this life if it's not this way, you know, I'm fighting this back. I started to let it be. I started to take a step back. I started to collect myself completely, and I said, this is it. It's now or never. I'm gonna trust the universe. Because what has the universe ever really done to not earn your trust? We don't always put our gratefulness and faith into the universe, even though it's doing all these things for us. So take that and take everything I said, and if you are having something that you feel like is just not coming to you at all, think about it like this. Is it necessarily meant for you? Or are you being blocked for a reason? Are you being blocked because it's really not meant for you, and you need to take that time and ask yourself that and be honest, and don't sugarcoat it, and don't just say it's meant for me because I really want it, you know? Don't be like that kid in the candy store who just wants everything just because they have this superficial reason. Like, really think about it, okay? Because you'll end up having a lot less disappointments. You'll end up manifesting faster. You'll end up feeling grateful for the things that you have right now and the things that you've already gotten through manifesting, if you understand that everything is in divine order and there's a golden ratio to everything, and we don't always know or see that golden ratio, that divine blueprint, or we don't get it yet, but we will get it once we increase our consciousness and intelligence. But we just have to kind of sit back sometimes, right? And we just have to trust that everything is working out just as it should be, that you're in the right place at the right time, and it's all going to be okay. All right? So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that I answered all the questions that I have been getting kind of on this through this message, and I'll talk to you guys soon.